now, if everyone can please quiet down.
The Luminaria ceremony is an opportunity for all of us to come together and remember why we're here at the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. I'd like to ask that you all please respect the meaning of the ceremony that it carries by remaining silent. This is a time for us to grieve for those we've lost to cancer. It's a time for us to reflect on how the disease has touched each of us personally. And it's a time for us to look inside of ourselves and share all the hope that we will one day live in a world where our children and their children will never have to hear the words, "You have cancer."
Our truck is illuminated by Luminaria bags. Each one represents a treasured relationship. They represent people, each with a name and a story to tell. They are our mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our brothers, our sons, our daughters, our friends, our colleagues and coworkers, and our loved ones. We love these people. We remember them, we celebrate them, and we fight back against this disease for them. As these luminaria glow through the night, they represent our shared vision for a cancer-free future.
Nearly 30 years ago, one man had a vision. His vision was not unlike the one many of you have tonight. His vision was of a world free from the pain and suffering of cancer, a world where no one would again have to hear the words, "You have cancer."
Tonight, we will hear from Dr. Eileen Bailey and her experience with cancer. Dr. Bailey is a professor of psychology here at the college. She is also the neuroscience minor coordinator and the Alden Planstian Honors College professor. Thank you for joining us tonight and sharing your cancer story with us, Dr. Bailey.
I spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted to say tonight. I wasn't sure how many details, how much of one story anyone wanted to hear. Do people want to hear the reality cancer or just a message of hope? I decided to be honest. I will also warn you that I cry easily. On October 1st, 2013, a fairly heartless radiologist told me that I had DCIS, which is ductal carcinoma in situ. I had no idea what he was talking about, but I started crying, of course. It didn't sound good at all. What he said was not a part of my life plan at all. I didn't have a family history of cancer. I was an avid runner, and I loved yoga. I've never smoked. I love vegetables, and I ate well. I couldn't have cancer. It was impossible. Yet I spent the next several weeks trying to make sense of what various doctors and surgeons kept telling me, that I had cancer. In January of 2014, I had my first surgery. It was incredibly painful, more painful than my previous 2 childbirths. A week later, I had a follow-up appointment. I was told that the cancer was rare and much worse than they had expected. In a matter of a few minutes of conversation with the surgeon, I went from having a case of early detected cancer to stage 3 micropapillary invasive breast cancer. Another round of shock. Many of you know that I am a professor here. My original plan was to return to the classroom after that first surgery, and no one would know I had anything done. That didn't work out. I spent the next 6 months receiving a round of chemotherapy every 3 weeks. I can talk about this academically now, and I do so in class when I discuss classically conditioned taste aversions. But the reality of chemotherapy is much worse. You know it is not going to be good when the nurses are fully covered in personal protection equipment, trying not to get a drop of that bright red liquid on their skin as they inject it directly into your vein. The physical nausea is only part of the story. You are too weak and too tired to get out of the chair. Your white cell count is too low to hug and take care of your own sick child. Your head hurts as your hair follicles die. Your eyes bother you because you lost your eyelashes. Your bones hurt from the changes in the bone marrow function. In fact, you cry as you walk because of the pain in your legs. Your mouth is too dry and full of sores. And even if you find something that doesn't make you want to vomit, it's too painful to swallow. You lose feelings in your fingers and your toes. And they tell you not to lose any more weight, but you can't find anything to eat. They tell you to rest and take care, but you just want to be alive again and not like the piece of furniture simply taking up space. But then you do finish chemotherapy. You are still here, you get up, and you keep going. Following chemotherapy, I completed 7 weeks of radiation therapy. Every morning at 6 a.m., I drove 45 minutes north to receive radiation treatment. Every morning for 7 weeks. They told me it would be easy, much easier than chemotherapy, but they're really not comparable. The exhaustion of radiation treatment is indescribable. That alone would have made the experience difficult. As good as technology is and the doctors are aiming for the correct structures, the radiation beams often hit other organs as well. The swelling of your esophagus makes eating anything other than soup difficult. I love soup, but it gets old. The burning of your skin is also not enjoyable, and it's quite painful. But again, it ends. You're still here, you get up, and you keep going. Don't think that you're done with treatment yet. There's another 9 months of immunotherapy, which is physically easier, but this treatment requires infusions every 3 weeks. This makes work and family life difficult. But again, it ends, you get up, and you keep going. And why do you keep going? I'm certain the reason is different for everyone. I kept going because I had to. I have amazing children, Colin and Audrey, who are here with me tonight. I needed to see them grow. I wanted them to see me fight. I wanted to be around for them. I wanted to see them eventually graduate from high school and college. I wanted to see them grow into adults. I kept going for them. And I'm shaking like you wouldn't believe. My source of strength is my amazing husband, Aaron, who stopped everything to take care of me and to take care of my children when I could not. I love them all, and I will continue to fight for them. So by all accounts, things are going well. I finished the harshest of treatments. However, I struggle with the term survivor. Am I a survivor? I don't feel like one. I'm not sure that I would ever feel like one. Maybe I look like one. My hair grew back, after all. But cancer is hard to ignore. It's hard to believe that you are completely done with cancer because that might not be true. It might come back. It is hard to believe that you are completely done with cancer because you still experience the lingering effects. You may experience daily physical discomfort due to the medication that you're still required to take. And the pure exhaustion, the exhaustion from the toxins that were pumped through your body, it just can't be described. It continues to haunt you. Actually, the fact that I'm awake past 9 o'clock this evening is very unusual. My children will attest to this fact as they often tuck me in and not the other way around. But as a survivor, you put on a smile, you get up, and you keep going. So why am I here? Why am I in front of you? Because I do have hope. My hope is that no one has to endure the harsh treatments that I endured. But how do we get there? There is no other answer than science. Support for scientific research is the only way that we can progress and make a difference. We need our scientists to continue to look for new, more effective, and less invasive ways to treat cancer. We need our scientists to look at causes of cancer so that we can look at ways to prevent cancer. We must support and fund scientific research. I believe that all of you are here because you have been touched by cancer in some way. You have been involved with the Relay for Life event at St. Mary's, and you have already worked to raise money and raise awareness for cancer research. I encourage all of you to continue that work beyond today, beyond this event. This is just one step in the fight against cancer. It is time to stop losing people to cancer. No more. Thank you.
We relay because by celebrating, remembering, and fighting back together, we find hope. Our hope is not just for us here tonight, it is for everyone across the planet. We want to finish the fight. We may not know how long this will take, but we see the advances the American Cancer Society helps bring with groundbreaking research. We see the lives that are being saved, and we join together in saying that there is no finish line until a cure is found for all.
At this time, we would like to remember those that we relay for through the cracking of the glow sticks. Up to this point, we have left them uncracked, and now we will list the people that you may be honoring.
As you hear the appropriate person or category, please crack your glow stick and then quietly walk to stand on the edge by the bags. After everyone has cracked their sticks, we will have a moment of silence for those lost before making one remembrance lap clockwise around the luminaria bags.
You to please crack your glow stick if you are a survivor or are currently fighting cancer. Please crack your glow stick if you are honoring a mother.
Please crack your glow stick if you're honoring a father. Please crack your glow stick if you're honoring a sister.
Please crack your glow stick if you are honoring a brother. Please crack your glow stick if you are honoring a daughter.
Please crack your glow stick if you're honoring a son. Please crack your glow stick if you're honoring a step-parent.
Please crack your glow stick if you are honoring your uncle. Please crack your glow stick if you are honoring an aunt.
Please crack your glow stick if you're honoring a grandmother. Please crack your glow stick if you're honoring a grandfather.
Please crack your glow stick if you are honoring a friend, colleague, or coworker. At this time, please crack your glow stick if you are honoring anyone else we have not mentioned.
At this time, may we all take a moment of silence for every person being honored here tonight, and everyone out there still fighting.
Thank you. Now we will all take a remembrance lap clockwise, which is to this left. And afterwards, you are free to return to the recreation course or stay along the way. Thank you all for remembering.